This is absolutely disastrous for NonY. Just looking at what's going on. Oh my god, Brad's actually loaded up his dropship again with these vultures, and he's moving now around to put some pressure on NonY's main. NonY's prepared for this though with his dragoon, so that's not going to work. But pretty cool. Just the fact is that he's completely stopped NonY from doing anything about his main push, and he's now unsieged his tanks. He's going to come even closer and actually totally contain NonY. So this looks really bad.
Yeah, the positioning of his push right here is beautiful because he's mined it out in such a way that it's impossible for NonY to even flank, and still got a lot of his tanks back there, and even some on high ground, just make absolutely sure there's no way he's going to break out.
NonY coming in with a shuttle just to put some zealot bombs in, and unfortunately with this particular map it's quite difficult to find places to build the turrets. Brad has actually taken the two places where he can build turrets, but he can't build them any further in because of the map tile set. He's just there's no opportunity to. NonY now bringing in dragoons to take out the mines, but they're just going to get shelled by the tanks, so this is a very bad position. NonY is not going to be able to do this successfully. He's going to lose too many units. Yeah, NonY's force is just getting crushed here. More reinforcements coming in from Brad. He's got 3 more tanks coming in, and they'll be able to siege up. NonY has done a fairly successful push in with the zealots now. Zealots coming in around the back to take out the tanks, so a little bit more successful than I thought with NonY actually doing quite well with this push out here. And yeah, good job by NonY. He's actually making a little bit of a comeback and taking out this contain. So well done by NonY. I'm not sure how he actually managed to do that. Must have just been waiting for a lot of zealots with speed to upgrade, and the lack of turrets, I guess, just to push in and make a dent. But NonY's still behind, unfortunately, but he's managed to possibly pull a comeback into this game, so I guess don't count NonY out yet.
Yeah, Brad's got his third base up now and just going to sit back, and I think he's still fairly comfortable because NonY did lose quite a few troops in that attack, and it is still 3 base versus 3 base. Interesting to see if NonY actually changes things up a bit this time and goes for a 4th earlier on rather than later. I don't see any air tech from NonY yet. He's just basically securing himself. I think he's scared that Brad will push out again, maybe.
Indeed, and I think if I was Brad, I would be scanning every so often for the air tech, and there's the air tech right now, but he's building a Templar archive, so NonY could in fact be going for arbiters instead of carriers this game, considering the fact that he's secured, well, he's going to be able to secure a 3rd gas. He hasn't actually taken that assimilator yet, but NonY should be able to scale this. He's building another dropship. NonY going, sorry, I'm talking about Brad here. Brad going up to 5 factories. Brad's got a lot of gas saved up, so that gas is going to be extremely useful facing air tech from the Protoss. And looks like what Brad is doing is just pushing forward very slowly and securing his 4th base by just creating a line of mines and tanks across the map. NonY's moving for the 2nd ramp, but if Brad can secure that top of the ramp with vultures and tanks, then NonY's not going to move up it. So NonY's really going to have to wait for support from his air. So just looking at NonY's base now, really quite eager to see what NonY is going to be getting in terms of a tech choice. He's definitely protected. There we go, Arbiter Tribunal.
Yep.
Alright, so Arbiters. Wow, yeah, just watching games, for example, Driven versus Advocates, Arbiter's doing really well on this map. Brad is going for like a 3rd dropship, so a huge drop going to be produced by Brad in a minute. I'm not really sure where he'll be targeting that. He's going for a double armory right now, so that's going to be useful. Maybe he expects carriers, but I think you can afford to respond to arbiters a little bit later if you forget to scout them than with carriers. I think it depends on the gas situation a bit more, but it's a little bit more forgiving. Although on maps like this, arbiters when they're in good support can often be more difficult to deal with them on the long run than carriers, and that's the main problem with them. Looking at Brat's dropships now, they've been loaded up with 2 tanks, 4 vultures. We've got another empty dropship. I'm not sure if he's going to put anything in it. We'll see, but these 3 dropships floating around. What do you reckon the dropships added?
I think he's going to have another go at that island. A couple of cannons there, but I think if he drops them, he'll lose a dropship or so, and maybe a unit or 2, but he should be able to completely wipe out this island expansion if he lands there very soon.
Perhaps that's the purpose of the empty dropship. Oh no, he filled out with one tank, so maybe he'll just... I thought he was going to use one tank as bait for the... Oh my god, using the barracks to actually take the hits, that's brilliant. Yeah, I love that. Yeah. Barracks just going in and taking the hits from the cannons, and the tanks and vultures can actually land safely and shoot up the probes. So one of those... oh my god, the tank's sieging up now, so this is great. The tank's able to blow away the probes, and he's got a single vulture just to shoot the probes at short range, so this is really good. In the meantime, Noni trying to get an attack off, but that's failing miserably. Noni having to move back to his side of the map, and brilliant move there by Brat. He's actually totally crippled that island expansion. Noni's on 4 bases now, but so is Brat. So with both players on 4 bases, Arbiter's finally being produced. Brat has actually got a fairly strong position here. He's built a science facility. He's soon going to have 1-1 upgraded. I'm not sure about... yeah, Noni's got +1 a weapon already. But, well, another dropship attack coming around from the western side of the map. Dropships actually coming in for Noni's main. Oh my god, I hope they've got glides in them. Let me check. No, they've only got tanks and vultures in them, so he's definitely going to see the Arbiters if he didn't already see them. And, oh my god, this is brilliant. The tanks are actually sieging up a position where they can actually blast the probes from Noni's base on the other side of the cliff. And Zealot's coming in now to defend, but that was quite a cool drop. I'm not sure how much damage it's going to do in the end, but that was seriously cool. And meanwhile, Noni, Brat coming in with vultures and attacking this expansion anyway. Oh my god, this is a brilliant play by Brat. I've got to hand it to him. He just seems like he's walking all over Noni right now.
Got beautiful multicasting going on here. It really looks like a strategy that he's practiced with those extra dropships. It looks like he may have practiced that in response to an island expansion earlier or something. But it's quite cool how he's transitioned into doing damage all over the place.
Well, he's loading them up yet again. I mean, I've got to try this or something, because this is really cool stuff. You don't often see this in TVP, do you? I mean, just dropships being loaded up and harassing. I mean, you see this in TVZ and in some really, really good players' games, but not in TVP, and it seems to be really working out for him. Got to give some credit to this guy. He's seriously got some skill.
Yeah, really nice play. And he's going to see Noni's 5th base going up, and I don't think that's ever going to see the light of day.
Yep, looks like Brat's going to be able to take this out, so Noni immediately cancelling. We've got Arbiters moving out, maybe for a recall. I'm not sure if they've got enough energy. How much energy do you need for a recall? Is it 100 or 150?
I think it's 150, not 100% sure on that. I think 100 is stasis and 150 is recall.
Okay, well, neither of us are Protoss players, so there you go. 2 Arbiters at the top right of the map, so they're looking like they're going to be fairly threatening. I'm not sure what's going to happen in regards to that. Brat's push, his drop is finally being put down. Oh no, it's not even being put down. So these tanks are easily able to siege. I think Brat really designed this dropship strategy for this map. It's got a lot of positions where you can actually land tanks and shoot the other side of the little ravine there and take out probes mining minerals. So it's actually quite clever that he was doing that, and I think it's also good for these island expansions. So I wouldn't be surprised if Brat actually went for an island expansion of his own, given the fact that he's got the dropships. Massive attack moving now through the middle of the map for Noni, so Noni's ready to actually move out, but Brat is maxed. In fact, both players are on maximum supply right now, with 1-1 for Noni and +2 weapons. 1-1 for Brat and +2 for Noni. Massive stasis going down in the middle, dropships going off everywhere, but Noni's force is absolutely getting trashed here. It doesn't matter about the stasis because he's in such a bad position. The vulture's just flying out, and Noni losing his forces. That stasis is going to come undone soon, and those troops won't be destroyed at all. And as soon as the stasis is lifted...
And another drop in Noni's main.
Oh my god, you're right, a drop coming in Noni's main, and actually, good spotting there. Noni actually getting crippled in his main there. He's going to lose the Stargates eventually, and Noni has quit. So, oh my god, that was a fantastic game. Really enjoyed that.
Brilliant play, yeah.
Brat, okay, actually winning that, and I'm really looking forward to seeing Brat in the round of 16 when it comes to the playoffs. We'll find out. Just head over to teamliquid.com and check the front page if you want to find out who he is actually facing in the round of 16, because that's going to be a really good matchup for who it is, because Brat's showing that he's playing really, really well at the moment. So yeah, that's it. Thanks, Fonger, for joining me for that best of 3. It's been a really epic one between Noni and Brat. Okay, any final thoughts on the whole matchup?
Oh, Oh, no, just Brad just seemed really well prepared for the whole thing, especially that last game. That was beautiful. Pity that Noni didn't make it through, but it would be interesting to see Brad in future games.
Yeah, one thing I'd just like to say is that we saw very similar builds from both players in the first two games. When it came around to Zodiac, we had Brat just come out with a build that totally countered Noni and just outplayed him start to finish by the looks, and that was really good stuff.